on the channel, Optimus Prime Armor He-Man is here, fresh off the truck from the Masters of the Universe Transformers crossover event of a lifetime.
The spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another Masters of the Universe Transformers unboxing and review. And today on the channel we got Optimus Prime Armor He-Man. And of course, for all your Optimus Prime Armor He-Man needs, better head to Target, Target exclusive. But for everything else under the sun, hit up jaystoysandgames.com. Use discount code Kyle, save yourself 15% on all in-stock items. Got to get a deal out there, and we're going to do this review like we do all the other reviews on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging, we're going to talk about it, we're going to unbox it, we're going to talk about it, we're going to see where it goes from there. And this is the third figure in this line so far. We got Skeletor and Bumblebee Man-at-Arms previous. Both of those a little less than, in all honesty here, didn't even hit any of my best of lists in 2025. It just felt like it was thrown together, and we first saw these figures at San Diego Comic-Con 2024 in a joint presentation by Hasbro and Mattel. They both put the figures in their case in their booths at the same time, which is cool to see. It's all about synergy. It's all about working together. It's all about getting those Transformer figure fans to buy He-Man and vice versa. We get the whole rigmarole, but with all that being said, this figure actually feels like it makes more sense than the Bumblebee one and the Skeletor one. Maybe that's just me once again, but it just is two of the biggest heavy hitters of good guys from the 80s. If you put a Mount Rushmore together, you're obviously going to have Flint. That's on everybody's list. The true leader of G.I. Joe. We all know that. But then you're probably going to have He-Man and Optimus Prime on there. There's probably no doubt about it. You got your big three there, and then the fourth gets always a little harder whenever you do those lists. But I don't know. I could still see this one going to clearance. We know the other two are on deep clearance right now, and I think the clearance is going to go even deeper for those. I just don't know if it's resonating how everybody wants it to. Starscream, Scareglow is the next one we're getting. It's been pretty quiet after that. All honesty, I'd be okay if that's where the line ended. We'll see what happens. But this one, though, does look good. It looks like He-Man dressed up as Optimus Prime for Halloween, which maybe isn't a bad thing. I don't know. We'll see. But let's dive into it. Let's see what's going on here. You get the deluxe box on this one. Masters Universe logo, Transformers logo right there together. So iconic, as we know. Big window box for you autograph hounds. Little glamour shot up in the top corner. Looking very cool. It does say most powerful Autobot armor in the universe. It makes sense. The math checks out. There's old He-Man on one side. Optimus Prime on the other side. Pretty darn cool to see that. And then on the back, how about that artwork? Mattel always does a great job with the artwork on these. What does it say on the blurb back here? By the power of Grayskull, thanks to the memories of the heroic Autobot leader Optimus Prime, He-Man has armor powerful enough to defend Eternia from Skeletor and his almighty Megatron armor. Armed with the Matrix of Leadership sword, don the helmet to complete the Optimus Prime armor. A lot going on here. There's no doubt about it. A lot going on. Very cool. You get the little file card action over here as well. Man, oh man. He's a 9 on speed, a 9 on power, everything else a 10. Skill, courage, endurance, strength. Only an Autobot who embodies wisdom, good courage, and the power to unite may be granted the status of Prime. So it's only fitting that the power within the Optimus Prime armor may be accessed by the brave and noble He-Man, wielder of the power of Grayskull. And there was talk, Todd McFarlane from the couch, that actually they were going to do a Flint crossover, which I think would have probably made more sense. Not a better leader out there than him, as we do know as well. Get this out of here, maybe. Come on. All right, well, maybe not. See you later, goodbye. See you later, goodbye. Looks like we got a little comic book action. See you later, goodbye. A little Spider-Man style. See you later, goodbye. Transformers, Masters Universe, roll out. A little artwork here. Very cool in the comic styling. So always nice to see these. Sometimes we get the cards. Sometimes we get the comics. Comics this time around. Plastic Prison. Ready to go. And of course, you got to have twist ties. A guy like He-Man, a guy like Optimus Prime, a robot like Optimus Prime, I guess. You got to have those guys locked down. You never know what they might be up to. They could be dangerous in the wrong hands. Can I get them out of the package? Double twist ties on this bicep. Going all in on the twist ties. like a young McFarlane Toys once again. Man, oh man, they're not messing around. I tell you, Todd McFarlane told us early in 2025 that 2026 is going to be the year of the twist ties, and he's not joking. He's not joking. We're early into the year, and it feels like twist ties have doubled on this channel already. And we're going to see where it goes throughout the rest of the year. And there we go, twist ties. See you later. Goodbye. Are we ready for this? Are we ready for the crossover event of a lifetime right here with He-Man Optimus Prime? Man, it looks wild. It looks like something a kid would draw in elementary school or something is what it reminds me of. The Sword of Leadership. It's got the old Matrix right there in the middle. Interesting blade here. It's got the nice translucent plastic. Big and ornate. I guess it is the sword mixed in with little Transformers, mixed with little Masters, and I guess this is what we get right here. Interesting for what it is. Now, we do get a nice translucent orange axe. This obviously, Optimus Prime wields this out of his hands. We've seen him do that numerous times. This does plug in just as a hand if you want to, or you can have him grip it. So very cool to see that. So you got a little Transformers, and then of course we know with He-Man, he had the axe along with the power sword. So we do get that going on. We do get the shield. It is translucent blue. Once again, I do like that it has the homage, Todd McFarlane homage. It's got a little of that going on here to the old He-Man shield here as well. So you got to protect yourself. We know how that goes. So we got accessories there. And then like we saw with some of the other ones, you do get the little faceplate here. If you wanted to be a little bit more Optimus Prime than He-Man, you can do that. Or maybe it's a shut up thing. You just put it, it's like putting tape on his mouth. You're sick of hearing him talk. Could be that. People have said that about me too, Todd McFarlane. I can't believe it. Who knows? But now we're diving into He-Man himself. And for some reason, I was thinking this mask was removable. It is not removable on this. So make note of that, but it is an interesting look. It's really merging the outside face of Optimus Prime with the internal face of He-Man. And voila, you get to imagine what it is. It's right what you think it would be. So makes sense there. You do get the smokestacks, shoulders pads here. We get the Transformers logo right there, of course. No Decepticons detected here. We're all about the Autobots, as we can tell. Forearm guards looking pretty good here. You got blue gloved hands here. Very Optimus Prime once again. Got a full-on gray bodysuit. You got an orange belt around there. Looking very Transformer-y. And then the front here looks like the front of course, Optimus Prime's truck. So that looks interesting too. Not too shabby there, all things considered. Bright yellow hair on He-Man as well, I should say, as usual, per the norm. You got the boots down here in blue, silver piping at the top. Looks like, obviously, Optimus Prime again. And then that's pretty much it. You get articulation with arms going all the way around for us. Bicep cut. Single jointed, or no bicep cut. Nope. Single jointed elbow, side to side. Hands back, forth, side to side. No extra hands with this one. Head back, forth, side to side, removable. You could, if you wanted to, take this head off and use a regular He-Man head. You could pop that on here. Choose your own adventure if that's your thing. Waist articulation. Big old splits if you need it. Leg goes up a little bit. Single jointed knee. Side to side at the knee. Not really. Boot cut. Ankles back, forth, side to side. So basically our origin style articulation with this one here. Interesting. That's my best word for this. It's interesting. I don't know if I ever needed it. I never said, boy, it'd be great to combine these two. But if you were going to combine them, this is basically what my mind goes to. This is what my mind would think of with these. So that does make sense, as what you think in your head is what they gave us. That's got to be good. This is probably my favorite figure so far. We'll see how that Scare Glow is here sooner rather than later. But this is probably my favorite one of the line so far. It's just very iconic. Two iconic characters merged into one. Not a bad day at the office. But of course, we did get Skeletor Megatron once upon a time. Very big figure. And then Bumblebee Man-at-Arms. So next up, as I said, Scare Glow and Starscream will be the next one. We'll unbox that when that day does come. Not sure how deep this line's going to go. I don't know. Any keys out there? Any clues from anybody? Do we think they could be done with 4? I think that would be okay. You kind of got yin and yang. You got the top leaders on both sides. You got their sidekicks, in lack of better words in some instances. And I think you could stop it right there. But we'll see. We'll see if Target wants to be in this game anymore, especially after the deep clearance and all that fun stuff. Much more to come in 2026, and the year's just starting. But let me know your thoughts on this Optimus Prime He-Man crossover. Is this here for you? Is this something you don't collect, but you would buy it just to represent on your desk display? Let me know in the comments down below. You made it this far. Don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Turn on the old notification bell. We got videos every single day, and then some. We got even more content for you on Patreon, YouTube channel memberships. Your best way to support the channel. You guys know that by now. SirPaul64 on the X, _Kyle_Peterson on Threads, Instagram, TikTok, and TheKylePetersonShow at gmail.com, which is also the name of my podcast, The Kyle Peterson Show. Available wherever podcasts are found, on video as well over there on YouTube every single Tuesday. So for a little He-Man and the Masters of the Universe Transformers crossover, I'm Kyle. See you guys all real soon.
Well, are we gonna dance or are we gonna play?